Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Zoom call today. It's Jamie and I are on the call, and we're going to do a quick recording of our Zoom today for you to watch, and then we'll have one more Zoom before the end of challenge. So hi, Jamie. Thanks for making it on.
Hey, Christy.
So today, one of the things I want to talk about for you guys is focus. Have you ever looked through the lens of a camera and everything's a little fuzzy and you feel like you could just you want to make that image out, but it's just not there? Our health is a lot like focus. Sometimes it's a little fuzzy. We know what we want. We can see the image on the other side we're trying to capture, but we just don't have it yet. So today I want to talk about, reining in your focus and focusing that camera and seeing your success through the lens. And the lens is the actions that you're taking daily to make success in your health. So on this program, on this challenge that you guys have been doing, you've been learning a lot about, eating breakfast, eating 6 times a day, protein and carb balanced meals, drinking your water, exercising, moving your body, getting sleep, taking quiet time. So a lot of key habits that are really healthy habits that if you're ingraining those in your daily life, you're going to feel better and you're going to feel healthier and you're going to have more focus on what your goal is. But there's a whole other side of that, and that's the mental side of having focus. It's easy to lose track of what you want to do. It's easy to be pressured by people that care about you, or even those that don't care about you, who just want you to fit into their group. And so it's important to focus your energy on things that are going to make you successful in your goals. Jamie, did you have any experiences you could share when you were going through your weight loss, or even now on the challenge, where you felt like other people have been trying to shift your focus off of health and you've had to kind of combat that?
Yeah, a lot of people, when they see that, like you bring, for me on 5-in-1, I bring meal replacements and I have those versus, whatever they're eating. They're just kind of looking at me like, oh, what's that? And they seem to disapprove without understanding, and then when I tell them, well, it's a meal replacement, it gives me all the nutrients I need, like that. And I think a lot of people try to sabotage you because they're going to tell you, oh, well, just one thing, it's not going to hurt you. But one thing leads to 2 things, leads to 3 things, leads to 4 things. It's the whole stop, challenge, choose. If you slip once, you can decide to slip the whole day, or you could decide, okay, I took a bite of the candy bar. It tasted good. I spit it out. I still got some flavor, and you're not going to be completely off track. You know what I mean? Like, we all want tastes and flavors of things, but I've never self-sabotaged myself, because when I commit to something, I do it, and I know the end result is for me, and I'm what matters. So for me, that's just how I am. Christy can attest to that. Like, I'm in it to win it, and that's not for competition even. That's just my personality, that I've just been through a lot of growth in my life, that I matter. And what's the point of putting time and effort into something if I'm just going to self-sabotage? So that's my experience.
Exactly. And I think that's a really key point, and one that's important for all of us to focus on is why are you wanting to get healthy? What is your real goal? Is it to please somebody else, or is it for you? Because your health is personal. It should be for you and nobody else. And if you're trying to do it for somebody else, we need to find a way to shift that perspective so your focus is on why health really matters to you. That's where the longevity for being healthy for life comes in. If you're doing it to please somebody, eventually you're not going to care anymore. But if you're doing it for yourself, you're going to find the umph and the desire to put yourself first and make that an important part of your daily routine. Focus is easy to lose. I'm a coach, but I still sometimes lose focus. I get frustrated, I get angry, I get stressed, and I get those triggers that I have from years of being unhealthy kind of pop up. And I have to remind myself, like Jamie said, the stop, challenge, choose. I use that a lot. Do I really need this? No, I don't. Is it going to make me healthy? No, it's not. Is it going to help me stay where I want to be? No. So I make myself talk myself through it. I know this week they had the breathing as one of the parts of the challenge. They had you just breathe in, breathe out. I know sometimes it seems a little corny, but honestly, that is a great way to help yourself pause and just stop for 5 seconds and give yourself a chance to let your brain work. There's also a lot of resources out there that you can read. There's a lot of great books. There's a lot of great webinars and things you can watch. So arming yourself with knowledge and finding the tools that help you identify not only your personal learning style, but also the way that you communicate with yourself is going to be a tool that will help you keep your focus on your goal and help you get there. Finding support is also huge. Having people around you in your environment, in your life that want to see you successful, that is another way and a key to success for lifelong health. We have a great team of challengers, and we've got some people who are maybe a little slow to draw and not quite as active, but we have a lot of us who've been active, who've been posting, who've been asking questions. And we don't have to stop with the challenge. You can continue those questions. You can continue the relationships you've built even after this. You also can look at other ways to continue your health journey. Maybe what you're doing is working great right now. Maybe you've hit a plateau. Maybe you're seeing a gain because you're doing maybe not enough protein or carb balance, or maybe you've had a few days where you've slipped up and gone out for some fun eating. I have a great program that can help you if you want to talk to me. There are other great programs out there that will be wonderful for you. As I said before at the beginning of this challenge, if you're not a personal client of mine, that's okay. I'm okay with any challenge or any program you're using. The goal for me is to see you get to your healthy weight and health goals. But I want to be there as a full-time participant in that, and I can only do that when I'm on board of a program with you. So if you know somebody that needs to get healthy, talk about it. Talk about it with them. If you need to get healthy and you're still struggling, talk to me. Share my information. You guys have my email address. It's iownmyhealth@gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, you can always Facebook message me or have your friends do the same. I'm very big on helping people find solutions. So I want to help you and yours find solutions. But to do that, you have to have your focus. So going back to that, one key point and something I want to recommend you guys do is have a focal board, something that you write down that helps you see and identify the things that are valuable to you about being healthy. For example, when I was going through my weight loss and trying to get to my healthy weight, one of my focal points was I wanted to look good in a bikini. Now, guys, sorry, you can't use that. But maybe you want to look good in your swim trunks, or maybe you just want to put on a bikini. I don't know. But ridiculous. I know I'm silly. But you want to have these goals, and they don't need to be serious goals, like serious as in my life depends on it goals. They need to be goals that are personal to you. One of my health goals was I do not want to end up with the heart issues and the health issues my parents have, because they have eaten poorly and have health problems that could have been fixed due to diet. I don't want that. I don't want to get a call. I don't want to call my children and say, I'm going in for heart surgery tomorrow. Just FYI. I don't want to be the parent that scares my kids because I didn't take care of my health. So you have to have important whys. And my why for bikini is just as important to me as not wanting heart disease and not wanting diabetes. I know it sounds like they're not equal, but they're both important to me. I want that feeling of health, and I want to feel comfortable in my skin. So now in maintenance at my healthy weight, when I start feeling like I'm getting a little fluffy, my whys are very, very poignant, and they keep me focused. They help me remember I don't want to go back to the girl that wore a tank top and shorts in the pool because she was embarrassed with how she looked. I don't want to be that mom who my kids feel embarrassed about. I want to be comfortable in my skin. I want the person inside to reflect the person outside. And so, you know, those whys are super, super important to me. I like going to the doctor and getting my blood drawn and getting 2 thumbs up because my cholesterol levels are awesome and my blood's awesome and they love how my body's shape is. They like my health. That's valuable to me, and that keeps me focused. So what are your whys? Why is health valuable to you? Why do you want to stay focused? And why are you going to do this after the challenge ends? When the challenge is over and you're no longer required to check in, how are you going to make yourself stay focused? So put those whys first. Put yourself first. It is not selfish at all to make yourself a priority. As a matter of fact, it is selfless because you are saving everybody around you the heartache of having you fall ill or suffer from other issues due to poor health. Making yourself a priority is 100% non-selfish. So anything that you've picked up from this challenge, you put it to work. If you have questions, ask. if you want to do my program, or you know somebody who wants to be healthy and they just don't know where to start, contact me. Reach out and let us help you be successful. Jamie, do you have anything to add? Anything you want to share about your experiences?
Yeah, there's just one thing I want to say. We talk about stop, challenge, choose, but because the issue is focus, I want to add on to that and say stop, challenge, choose, and then restart, because that allows you, every day is a focus on your health. You know what I mean? So every day is a restart to that. So you put it into real working life every day. And if you do happen to fall off the wagon for one meal or for one day or for one week, you can always restart. And to me, I think I put the quote on there one of the first weeks, where trying means you're in it. Something about trying, it means that you're focused on it. And, the greatest mistake is just not to try, that's the biggest part of that. So I just want to add on, stop, challenge, choose. You hear that a lot, but stop, challenge, choose, restart, because every day is a brand new beginning. And even if you didn't see a loss in a week or 2 weeks, you're still, something's focused on. If you're focused on health, something's changing. You're changing your mind, you're changing your body in a different way. Not a number on the scale, remember, that's not the important thing, but the focus on the health in general. And so I just, forgive yourself. And, like she said, you are important and it's worth it. So, yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, and I agree that restart thing is big. There's the only person who fails is the one who doesn't get up again. So never give up on yourself. You're worth it. You're valuable. You have the ability to make yourself successful. And the only person standing in your way is you. Nobody's force feeding you that food. Nobody's making you drink the alcohol. Nobody's making you take that extra piece of candy. It's all you. So when you're frustrated and you feel like you don't know why if you're not succeeding, don't give up on you. And if you find that you're an emotional eater, or you've suffered from an eating disorder in your past, there's a lot of resources I can offer you. Please contact me. I will give you information. I have a really great book I recommend people read that are binge eaters. And so there's a lot of things that you can do that can help you focus yourself better and make success be part of your daily routine, even if your success was that you got up again and tried one more day. So stay focused, stay in the game, stay healthy, and don't give up on yourself. And try to make the next Zoom meeting. It'll be our final one, and I'm hoping to do a couple drawings at the Zoom meeting for gift cards to make it kind of fun, sweeten the deal. And also just because I'm super proud of each of you for staying in the game and for making it through the challenge. No matter what successes or failures you've had, no failure is really a true failure, because we can always learn from it. So just remember that your failures are just a building block to success, and just keep focused on that and keep focused on you, and remember that you can do it. So thanks everybody for tuning into the Zoom meeting. Thank you, Jamie, for attending. I appreciate it. And everybody else, keep up the good work and message me if you need it. And until next time, see ya.
Bye.